Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by today. We are going to be making from the Magnolia Cookbook Volume number 3, Mema Pat's Holiday Dressing. So what the heck's holiday dressing? It's also known as stuffing, and that is quite literally my favorite thing during Thanksgiving. I am so pumped to always have my Thanksgiving stuffing every single year. It's the one thing I look forward to. It's the only time I have it. So I'm really looking forward to trying this version of the stuffing, aka dressing. So let's get started. We have a couple ingredients here. One thing I'm going to switch out is instead of using celery, I'm going to be using some leeks. The reason why, not to mention any names, my husband, he does not like celery. So I'm going to switch that out just for him, but otherwise everything else stays the same. So let's get this party started. Okay, so it's time to make our cornbread. So first we're going to take a cup of flour. Oh, there we go. Our cornmeal, our baking soda, our baking powder. Oops, oh, I got a little bit. I'd say that's important. Yes, okay. And our kosher salt. We're going to whisk this together. All right, then we're going to put this aside and we're going to combine our wet ingredients, which is some milk, some melted butter, and 2 eggs. Okay, now we're going to whisk this together. Bag does not want to get whisked up. It's holding on for dear life over here. There we go. Okay. All right. Now that this is mixed well together, I'm going to combine these 2 ingredients, or these 2 bowls, wet and dry, and whisk this together. All right. Now that this batter is just combined, I'm going to go ahead and cut up our onion and our leek and combine that together, and then I'm going to throw that in the oven for about 35 minutes. So let's do that. All right, let's do some chopping. Do one. All right, so this onion is literally making me cry. So, it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Okay, so now that we have our chopped up onion, and I did a little bit of the rinse of the leek just because I always notice when I cut leek, there's always a little, as many times as I wash it, there's always a little dirt in there. So I just did a better rinse, a thorough rinse, and we're all ready to get that into the batter. So drop that in. Dropped a few pieces of the leek and my dogs are right there to pick it up. They're so helpful. You know what, I'm gonna wait and see how much onion I really want to add in there. This is a lot of onion. We're gonna mix this together. And there they go. They're just chomping away at that onion right now because I dropped some. All right. So here is our cornbread batter. Looks pretty good. I don't know why, but it already smells like Thanksgiving. So That is exciting. All right, so I already prepared this little pan here, and I put some Pam in here, and we're ready to go. So I'm gonna dump this in. All right. All right. Now we're gonna put this in the oven. The oven's already set to 375, and we're gonna keep that in there for 35 minutes. See you then. Okay, it is time to take our cornbread out. Yes, it smells so good. I am so excited. So now we're gonna make our wet ingredients, combine them, and do one last push in the oven, and we'll be back. Okay, so it's time to make the other part of our stuffing. So I'm gonna put the saucepan on a medium heat. I'm gonna put in our butter, and once this is melted, we're gonna add in our flour, whisk that together, add in our milk, some chicken stock, and some seasonings. So let's give this a second to melt, and we'll come back to add in our flour. Okay, so our butter is melted. I'm gonna add in our flour. We're gonna whisk this. All right, now it is all combined. I am going to slowly add in the milk. I'll whisk this together. Add in our chicken stock, our seasonings, which is poultry seasoning, and some sage. I'm using just Italian seasoning for this. Okay, this is definitely thickening up, so we are almost there. Oh yeah. Okay, this is all ready. Turned off the heat. I'm gonna take this over, and we're gonna combine this with our cornbread and some more chicken stock and some eggs. Okay, so now we're gonna assemble everything before we pop this back in the oven. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop up the 2 hard-boiled eggs that we have here. It's gonna be part of the mix, so I am going to cut these up. Egg is an interesting choice to have in here, I'm not gonna lie. It may be really good, and I'm sure it is, but interesting. Whoops, we got a rogue yolk. All of my dogs are right here. They know that once I start chopping, I'm gonna drop something. All right, so I'm gonna add this to our big bowl because we're gonna add basically everything that we have here. So I'm going to take in our eggs. Now we're gonna take our cornbread, and I've got a spoon. She says to crumble it, so I'm just gonna take it. It looked so pretty, and I'm undoing all of it, but I'm just gonna crumble it up in here with this spoon. It smells so good. Okay, so I'm gonna dump this in here since we're combining everything. All right. Whoa, sorry. All right. So I'm just gonna do one stir here to incorporate those eggs on the bottom. I'm going to add in the mixture that we just made, which is very gravy-ish. And the remaining chicken stock, which is about 2 cups. Got this bigger spoon. Why was I not using it? It really smells like Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. Okay. So I have my prepared dish in the back there. I'm gonna go grab it, put this in there, and we're gonna put this in the oven for another 30 minutes. Be right back. Alrighty, so I have our prepared pan right here. I already greased it up. I'm gonna throw this in there. Smush it all around. Okay. Throw it in the oven, uncovered, for 35 minutes. See you then. Okay, it's been 35 minutes and it's time to take our stuffing, aka dressing, out of the oven. Let's go. It looks so good and it smells so amazing. I cannot wait to try this. Let's cool it down for a couple minutes and we're digging in. Alright, so it's time to try our stuffing, aka dressing. It's amazing. I am definitely adding this to my menu for the Thanksgiving dinner coming up. It is so good. It has so much flavor. The cornbread, the egg was a surprise. Like, everything tastes so good. Even if you don't like celery, switch out that leek. It tastes amazing. Definitely happening for this Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching me make this dressing today. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you next time. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Good, okay. Whew. Perfect. Now on to the dressing. Well, I'm just gonna use this. Perfect.